Sometimes I can't believe you actually got back my crown. Do you know how many spacers died looking for it? Don't take this the wrong way, but when we first met, I thought you'd end up like all the others.
No wonder you wouldn't let yourself fall for me. You were afraid I'd die.
Oh yes, terrified. You're all right, Captain. With a little polish, you just might shine.
This polishing business sounds like fun. When do we start?
I wasn't volunteering, Captain. Just observing. I shouldn't be keeping us from our work. I know how busy we are. I think I figured out why we get along so well, Captain. We're both restless people. It's how we survive. Trouble loves us, and we just keep on moving. Eventually, Trouble gets tired of following and gives up.
I'm the kind of trouble that never gets tired. Do yourself a favor, sweetheart. Stop running.
I don't have to run from you, Captain. A brisk walk is usually enough. There wasn't nearly enough trouble growing up on Dantooine. After being a crime lord's daughter, sitting around got dull real quick. I had a big library of holo recordings from my father, but I could only watch them so many times.
When things get dull, I just start shooting. Works like a charm.
I tried that, but Cath hounds are so stupid. I never got them to chase me. By the time I was 14, I'd had enough. I buried Father's carbonite chamber someplace safe and hit the hyperlanes with a new identity. Those were good times. I met Juran and Adila, got mixed up with Beryl Thorne, lived a life of crime.
Every time I see some idiot scrubbing tables at a cantina, I think of how lucky I am.
Normal jobs are for people who aren't smart enough to earn a real living. I'm starting to enjoy these chats, but I'm feeling restless. Let's go find some trouble. I envy you, Captain. You'll always be free to do as you please. That all changes for me, once I'm a queen.
Freedom is overrated, sweetheart. I'd rather buy a nice planet somewhere, retire with the woman of my dreams.
Dream woman, huh? Good thing you've got a vivid imagination. I've studied records about the Drayan dynasty. They started from humble beginnings, distinguished themselves as war heroes, officially anyway. In reality, they backstabbed their way to power just like every other ruler. Some were better at it than others.
Why didn't Nock make his own play for the throne? He was king of the backstab.
He knew recovering the crown was essential to establishing legitimate rule. It's not enough to conquer a world, you have to hold it too. Father had his failings, but he inspired loyalty. Whenever he defeated a rival gangster, he always freed the enemy slaves. He gave them a choice. Join him or take their chances elsewhere. No recriminations for anyone who left. The rest became family.
Interesting way to recruit new talent. How many slaves actually signed on?
Those people had a lot of anger issues. Most were excited to have a job that let them express it. There was this one little Twi'lek girl who joined us. Best thief I ever met. Got into all sorts of trouble together. We were like sisters, but when Father's organization collapsed, we got separated. I never found out what happened to her.
Never too late to find her. If she's as good a thief as you say, she might come in handy.
That was a long time ago. Sometimes it's better to leave the past alone. You're really bringing out my chatty side today. That usually means I need to get some exercise. Let's find something more exciting to do than stand around. Seems like I've been doing all the talking lately. Makes me suspicious. The biggest drawback of the criminal lifestyle is you don't meet a lot of decent men. Most are long on charm, short on substance. What's underneath that charming exterior, Captain? Or is that all you've got?
Maybe I just didn't want to bore you with personal details. You want to know more about me? Ask away.
You're a mercenary who takes jobs for free. How do you plan to stay in business, Captain Goodheart?
I'm looking to settle down with a nice girl of independent means. Know anybody like that?
At least you're honest. I won't lie. I enjoy spending time with you, but I'm not like other girls. The easy lines are wasted on me. If that doesn't scare you off, maybe this will actually go somewhere. I guess we'll see.
Hello, Captain. Thanks for making your way all the way out there. Your work on Balmora was superb. The Military Expenditure Committee has even stopped harassing me about my crazy privateer idea. And let me apologize up front. Hoth is hardly one of the galaxy's top vacation spots.
I'm picturing bantha skin rugs, a roaring fire.
Huddling under furs, sharing body heat. If it wasn't for the Imperial bombardments, it'd be paradise. Here are the facts. Until a few years ago, Hoth was a frozen wasteland with zero habitation except the occasional pirate ship. Which would still be the case if we hadn't lost our most advanced secret fleet in the ambush above it. With the number of ships that went down, we and the Imperials are both stuck here, battling it out to claim this rotten ice slick.
I guess someone in the Republic can't keep a secret.
We never found the leak. But that's not the most embarrassing part. Right now, neither the Republic nor the Empire claims Hoth's airspace. We were driven out by some witless pirates called the White Maw. Somehow these outlaws have acquired such a supremely advanced cloaking technology that they can outmaneuver both the Republic and the Empire.
Score one for the little guy.
The White Maw are hardly little. The SIS says they're known in the Outer Rim, mostly for the brutality. They like to pull blowouts, open a freighter to hard vacuum to jettison the contents. And crew. This cloaking device, whatever it is, makes their ships basically invisible to instruments. We can't see them coming. We can't stop them, and neither can the Empire. We need this device, and we need you to get it for us.
You didn't say please.
Oh. Are you the kind of man who likes to hear a woman beg? When you get planetside, speak to Major Paynon. He'll be your point of contact and tell you anything else you need to know.
You want to go to Hoth? Seriously? The day just keeps getting stranger. The shuttle is prepped and ready. We're just waiting for clearance from the station controller to launch.
This is a frozen rock on the edge of the galaxy. How much traffic can there be?
Shh, don't make him mad. He'll detect an instrument malfunction or something, and they'll tie up my shuttle all day. There was more traffic when we started the salvage operations, but nobody's come back up in a while. Ships are probably frozen to the ground. Really? You ought to try to savor this delay. Every minute you're not freezing to death is a good one.
This is starting to sound less and less like a good idea.
There's a reason I spend most of my time up here instead of on the planet. Before I forget, you'll need this cold weather equipment. If you're lucky, you won't use it much.
Everything checks out. You are cleared for launch.
You should check in with the commander at Auric Base when we land. He'll be able to tell you a lot more about
I'm looking
Hoth.
for Major Paynon.
What are you saying? I wasn't... I mean... You startled me. I am Master Langus Duno, Jedi advisor to the Republic forces. I assume you're from off-world, seeking the poor late Major Paynon.
The Major's supposed to help me with a covert mission. You ever heard of the White Maw?
Yes, he mentioned that. Let me see what his files say about you. Poor Major Paynon died in an Imperial strike on the base a few days ago, killed instantly. Ah, here are his notes. Senator Dodonna's privateer, right? Infiltrating the White Maw. It won't be easy to earn their trust.
They wouldn't be sending me if the White Maw had out the welcome mat.
True. These are some organized and nasty sons of Hutts. I mean, my child. The Force is dark around these pirates. They have great anger. Serious anger. Do you understand? You have to get at them from the inside. That means showing no loyalty to the Republic. And having something they want.
There'll be a way. I just need to make it to the table.
Last week, White Maw pirates tried to grab a cache of ship-to-ship sensors. If you can steal those, with the Republic's full permission, of course, they'd make a perfect goodwill offering.
Steal? Permission? You want to take a breath and explain?
So you fly into the base on a Republic shuttle, talk with the Major, and then come offering gifts? No. We've got to stage this, make it look like a real heist. The droids guarding the cache will have to defend it to be convincing, but I'll inform the lieutenant in charge.
I bet you were that kid at the Jedi Academy who short-sheeted the Master's beds.
20 hours of meditation on a cold rock every blasted time. I've got the coordinates here. The cache is inside a cave not too far away.
Weapons on the floor! Hands where I can see them! Back up to the wall, slowly.
I'm supposed to be here, so let's chat about why you disagree.
Are you the one Major Pannon was expecting? From the Lady Senator? And nope, I still can't guess why you'd be doing this.
Never trust a Jedi to get something done. He'll probably call you when the stars align.
Jedi? You mean Padawan Guyana? She was with Major Pannon during the attack. Died in the same blast. Look, take these sensors. I just need you to fill out an incident report and... never mind. We'll talk later.
You lied to me.
Yes, and I would love to discuss that, but I was just on my way out. See, there's a disturbance in the Force. Oh, no.
Your first lie was more convincing.
It's not what you think. I am a Jedi. Or was. You know, a Padawan. But I can see the Force. I just can't use it. They threw me out when I got caught with a cheat sheet for the Jedi Code. I didn't have any skills, anywhere to go.
Skip to the part where you wanted me to attack the Republic.
I ended up working for the White Maw. They dragged me here. They gave me to Shai Tenna, a Weequay, one of their rising stars. He sent me for the sensors.
I admire your nerve, but you're an idiot.
I don't want to serve them, really. I've tried to escape, but no one cares that I used to be a Jedi. The White Maw would as soon kill me as keep feeding me. If I don't bring those sensors, I'm Wampa bait. Please, let me live. I know things about the White Maw. I can help you.
Quit whining. You're giving fake Jedi a bad name.
You're the real deal, you know? Most people would let this little kind of misunderstanding really get under their skin. I'll stop. Use those sensors to get in. That part wasn't a lie. I can set up a meet. I'll go tell Shai Tenna you're coming, and send you the coordinates. You won't regret this.
Kili maklunki ni at ambompa boshuda.
You underestimate his intelligence. Even the lowest fool could never think he's in the same league as the great Shai Tenna, my love.
Neompe botmalia bedwana nibobo. Che chopa guma. Kavaji oto takogo hota. No pisto bampaula.
You are the most famous Hothian Weequay pirate I've ever heard of.
Your reputation is equal to your greatness, my loving lord.
Is hapoda nopa chunki fagutaji otovogise. Gaptula do bota dwana winki slimo poya tukachanga.
You have no idea what a compliment that is.
You're right. He has no idea.
Chiliska chananga wa ningchi gospa inigo dade. Odieshte naka.
My loving lord has a rival, a Deveronian named Kandhar.
Jitanka iliska chananga bumpa kambokni.
Kandhar has taken favor away from my loving lord. So to gain his help, you must eliminate the threat from Kandhar first.
I'm not gonna kill a man in cold blood.
Nakma noya choski noe. Ko chuso yo mata chisoya. Yasado ponyo liz die woto se gata domuti. So bala wa uni kupa. Tomtitak makichisa.
That drooling idiot knows nothing about Kandahar or what he's asking you to take on. Kandahar got those droids through his alliance with the Empire. He's planning to put his whole gang to work for them in return for help ousting the Gendai.
You ever thought of escaping? Putting those talents to work somewhere else?
Are you making an offer? Show me you're a sure thing, and we'll talk. The pirates here like being independent. If you expose this deal, Kandahar's own men will tear him apart. There's a secret tunnel in the mines nearby. It leads to the spot where Kandahar meets his Imperial supplier. Hide inside long enough. You should be able to catch him in the act. Kill him, or expose him as you like.
Kandahar, the Void Wolf agrees to the terms of your deal. He will send the promised payment as soon as you secure your portion of the arrangement.
Is the White Maw answering to the Void Wolf now?
Kill this intruder!
How willing are you to die to protect Imperial secrets?
I want to hear more of this.
Why are we meeting with this Imperial scum?
He's gonna turn you all into slaves so he can take over the White Maw.
You turncoat son of a Hutt!
Silence him! Control your men! The Void Wolf makes no deals with weaklings.
I'm not working for any Imperials!
Yeah, blast the Void Wolf! We're free men! We're the White Maw!
I guess a few of us had suspicions, but I'm glad you took out that swine before he could sell us all out to the Void Wolf. I'm guessing it wasn't just chance that you were waiting here.
Shaitan has set this as my initiation into the White Maw.
You come from him, I just wanted to give you a warning. Kind of a thank you.
It's good to know the weaknesses of your enemies and your allies. It saves time sorting out who's who.
Look, you want into the White Maw, Shai-Tenna is absolutely the best way. But he's an ice-hearted, backstabbing, miserable son of a Hutt. Doesn't trust anyone. Kandahar's men sent for him before. He's got a personal shield generator, makes him basically untouchable.
So did Kandahar just fail, or did you learn anything useful?
Kandahar was going to try an ion grenade next. Figured the man's got shields, fight him like a droid. I don't want to cause trouble, just keep it in mind. If it saves your life, remember who told you.
Kandahar is dead. Now tell Shai-Tenna to get me into the White Maw.
Fantastic. Now we won't be handed off to the Imperials like unwanted puppies. Sadly, it also means the chance of my love and lord getting a blaster bolt between the eyes just dropped to nil.
Is that a request?
Anyone who tried that would need a better reason than me asking.
The Republic will give you asylum. We can leave this rock together.
What would the Republic want with someone like me?
Iho lokuta chobad I kapso indalae.
Alalia and I were just talking about you.
Noja e tutamishka. Yasado ponyo liz die oto se gata domuti. Plasto. Chi dai wanawanga.
Oh, my heart almost stopped when I heard what happened. I had no idea. I mean, I knew the guy was sleazy, kind of bloodthirsty, and not all that hygienic. But it turns out Shai-Tenna's here under orders of some big-shot gangster, Rogan the Butcher. He's trying to bring the whole White Maw into Rogan's fold.
Rogan's got a crush on me. He keeps sending me presents.
You think this was personal? Look, all I know is the minute Shy Tenant dumped you, his men went on a killing spree. He's taken out half the leaders of the White Maw, and he's not slowing down. Whatever you're after, you'd better get it. And fast.
The Republic wants whatever the White Maw is using to get around their censors.
Oh, I'll bet. That kind of secret brings a fat payday, no? I can help. When Shy Tenna started heads rolling, they moved the Cloaker to an underground base for security.
What's in this for you?
Call it an overdeveloped sense of personal guilt. Plus, I'd really love to watch someone feed Shy Tenna his own teeth. The base is nearby, through some rough territory. I'll run ahead, distract the guards. There's a back way in with only automated security. You should be able to handle it. Think of this as my way to say, I'm sorry.
Anche fagota giopoda gioto vokise.
No, this isn't the way it... Captain, please, for the love of all that is good and righteous, help me.
If Shy Tenna wants you to fight someone, fight me.
Omata ji purwatupi. Nichu watabloki.
You saved my life. Shy Tenna was going to kill me. First things first. There are Gand bounty hunters waiting in the next room, courtesy of Rogan the Butcher. Apparently, it was personal.
Where does Rogan keep finding these people?
The bounty hunters rigged this whole place with that poisonous sludge they breathe. As soon as that door opens, that stuff is going to pour in here. If you don't want to drop dead before a shot hits you, forget the Gand. Go past them into the room and target the gas valves.
You're just a font of helpful information, aren't you?
Look out! That's twice now. The saving my life. And I meant it before about not lying, so just give me a second. This is new ground for me. I work for Rogan. There, I said it. The whole reason he sent me to Hoth was to kill you, and I don't want to do it anymore.
You work for the man who's chased me across 6 different planets, and you don't want to do it anymore?
I had no idea what you were really like. The Jedi Order. It's all black and white. Like, why try if I've already turned my back on the light? I ended up in Hoth to Rogan. He basically made me Shy Tenna's slave. Told him to use me how he wanted.
You did know they don't call him Rogan the cuddly defender of orphan Jedi, right?
Hey, I thought the Butcher meant the guy couldn't be beat. Until I met you. You sweet-talked Alalia. Saved me. Turned Kandar's men against him. Rogan doesn't inspire half the loyalty you do. Let me make this up to you. I can get you to the Cloaker. No tricks, no traps.
First thing goes wrong, you're dead.
Wow. That's, perfectly fair. I see your point. The White Maw's base is in one of the Republic's downed ships. Lots of guards. No visitors. I'll meet you there. We can work together to get past the guards and find the Cloaker. Though you might be surprised when you meet him. The Cloaker's inside, just past those guards. They've got the key code to get in. But these guys aren't too bright. I mean, they're used to Shy Tenna's barks. They jump. We should be able to put one over on them, no problem. I'll follow your lead.
Naya memgen kalikam. Ke kuwa nam karak naya memak.
Didn't anyone warn you guys about Hothian ice fever?
No! I'm not sick! I am too young to die! Ah! Oh no! Everyone back up! If this is the ice plague, every drop of infected spittle contains enough virus to kill 12 men!
Filtartu me alhalda min pero buruni. Hanam jiwanyamak. Hemgam yama naya angam.
Got the antidote, but it'll cost you.
You'd better take it. There's only 3 doses left on Hoth because the Empire's blockading supplies, trying to wipe us out.
Kimbom kam. Namak akalak keku. Exkal hafamatin. Mihoyal kifar omina niglak for sombro room.
Hand over the credits, open the door, and my associate will give you the cure.
Thank you. Now step aside and turn around. The shot is administered to the posterior muscle group. Ice fever free. We weren't lying. Now, go in. The cloaker is in one of those cells.
Sleep, sleep, my little one. Sleep like the setting sun. Rest your eyes and rest your cries, and I will see you when you rise.
Trick! Trick! Starship's gone, Mama. All gone.
Hush, love. The starships are fine. Get some sleep.
Well, if someone had to find out, I'm glad it was you. You've tracked down our secret weapon.
I'm guessing he takes after his dad?
I let him call me Mama because it comforts him. I'm the only one who sees him as a child and not a tool. He's a kidonak. We call him Trick because that's what he says most often. Meet the White Maw's technological marvel. A poor brain-damaged child with a connection to the Force. When he's scared, he uses it to hide himself. It's his own bad luck the effect is powerful enough to extend over an entire fleet.
So, I've been shot by pirates, mauled by wampas, frozen vital body parts, and there is no cloaking device?
What there is a living child who suffers every minute he's with the White Maw. He can't use the Force consciously. It only works if he's terrified, so they torture him to keep him in a constant state of fear. Please, I've seen how you look at me. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for a hero.
You deserve better than a life as Shy-Tena's plaything.
Hold me. Make me forget what it feels like when he touches me.
Na nolia chuba. Mokili maklunki. Ni at ambompa boshuda.
And you wonder why your relationships don't work out.
Kipona male tota ad mishka kabanotasema.
No!
Gaptula do bota dwana winki slimo. Poya tuka changa.
Shy-Tena's not cracking the whip. We've got no call to fight you. The White Maw cut us loose. It looks like the lady isn't so keen on keeping up the attack. So where to next, boss?
Where? Is he talking to me?
Forget these pirates. Come with me and start a new life.
Would I be a fool if I closed my eyes and said, take me away from all this?
Yes.
But what about Trick? The Republic sent you to find the White Maw's secret, right? The war to win, they're going to use him just like SWTOR did.
Do you really think I'd do anything to hurt you?
When SWTOR took me to Hoth, I never thought I'd be warm again. I'll bring Trick to the Republic base. Don't make me wait too long.
I think this means we're on our own, guys.
Captain, Lieutenant Cole is here. We, met earlier. That business with the ship-to-ship sensors. I spoke to Senator Dodonna and verified your assignment, but there's a few things to clear up before you leave.
I'm here. What do you need?
I'd rather talk in person. I'm taking over Major Pannon's duties, and I want to clear up his records. Just drop by his office before you head off planet.
Galilee and the boy arrived safely?
Then you did send them. I wasn't sure what to think when those two showed up.
I said the Republic would take care of him, and I don't like being made a liar.
I told him about Trick's connection to the Force, but I don't think he was listening.
It's just how she's dressed. I was listening. I understand the boy has injuries, which impair the use of his talents. He should be sent to the Jedi at once. If it's possible to heal him without damaging his powers, he can be in no better hands. Come with me, son.
No! Don't take him!
We're very close. Give her a moment.
Just let me tell him what's going on. Go on, Trick. They're going to find a way to make things all better. I won't let them mistreat him. If they're cruel to him, I'm going to get him out. I swear.
It's not like the Jedi are gonna train him on this ice cube. This is your ticket to somewhere warm.
You make a good case. Thank you for everything.
So, Captain, funny running into you here. You're making a habit of saving my life. I mean, thank you for freeing me from this place and that sadistic jerk, and, what do you say we make this a permanent arrangement?
This is just a complicated scheme of Rogan's to drive me to suicide, right?
See? And I'm so glad you brought that up. I know Rogan, I can help you. I'll tell you what he might be planning, where his stashes are. It'll be mutually beneficial. I'll be like your apprentice, and you'll be like my guy I tell things to.
You got potential. You just gotta stop making people want to kill you.
But that's my best skill. I see what you mean. Thank you so much. I can't wait to start learning from you. Just let me get my things, and adjust the humidity in your ship. My skin is really sensitive to... never mind.
Excellent work, Captain. Though I'm not sure the Military Ops Committee will believe the outcome. Personally, I find it a bit terrifying that something so important can rest with a single individual.
What's our next move, beautiful?
Ugh, I give up.
For you and me? Nothing I want to discuss in such a public setting.
Incoming call, Captain. That Darmus is on the other line.
Come look me up anytime.
Have I said thank you yet? If not, just remind me, and I will, twice a day, like atmospheric suppositories. I mean, most guys, they'd have killed me without a second thought. I, probably shouldn't keep reminding you not to trust me.
Tell me everything you know about Rogan the Butcher.
Right to business, huh? He's a strange guy, Rogan. Got his own kind of honor. I think he gets off on the whole underworld anti-hero image. Freedom to thumb his nose at any authority on any planet. You'd like him, if he wasn't trying to kill you.
He's really gone deep cover. Didn't think the Empire gave their agents much freedom.
I never tried to get under the covers with the guy. But if the gangster thing's just an act, he plays it really well. when we land planetside, you get a room somewhere, right? You don't expect us to keep sleeping in these closets? Never mind. So, what was it like, Noctrayan? I'd been asking Risha, but she gets all weird and prickly about it. She actually slapped me when I said it'd be a better story if you turned out to be his long-lost son. Even Rogan was impressed when he heard you dug up the old man's treasures.
I don't like to brag, but... who am I kidding? I love to brag.
That's why everyone's heard of you, right? How does someone become the most famous spacer in the galaxy anyway? Did you always know this was what you wanted to do? I like to imagine your parents programmed janitorial droids, and this was your way out of the family business.
Can't ask for better, kid. Complete strangers give you credits to have the time of your life.
I wish my old Jedi Master could meet you. He'd have a harder time selling the whole deprivation is the key to happiness thing.
I gotta ask you, Captain. Why are you doing this? Before Dodonna, you've had no ties to the Republic. There's gotta be places you could make credits without taking Imperial fire. So why do we keep heading straight into the war zones?
More cash and more fun if you're under live fire.
I got the feeling it was maybe more than that. When I came home from the brigade with Torchy, my old man told me something that's always stuck with me. Minute you fire a weapon, someone's getting hurt. It's your responsibility to make sure the good you do with it outweighs that harm.
Your father sounds like a good man.
He was. Before Skavik took Torchy, I made sure she only fired against Separatists. Figured everyone I took down was one less family murdered. Sergeant Boom Boom, I like to use against the Empire. Buy a Republic world another day of peace. Makes pulling the trigger that much more meaningful, you know? Captain, I just got some real good news. Somebody attempted to access Vidu's old bank accounts from Tatooine.
Why are we excited? Was he trying to buy me a gift or something?
It means somebody's still alive. Vidu's crew was like a family to me. First one after mine were killed. I didn't think any of them survived Skavik and Serena. I don't know what they'd be doing on Tatooine.
I'm guessing you see a trip to Tatooine in our future?
That'd be a real favor, Captain. The only one with access to the accounts was our slicer. Twi'lek kid. Called himself Jettison. Good guy. Makes me wonder what got him so desperate he tried to take a loan from a dead man's accounts. We should go as soon as we can.
Where'd the attempt come from? Anchorhead?
From what I can tell, the access attempt came from some village, way off the beaten path. No name or anything. Really makes me wonder what he's doing out there.
Do you have a minute? We're looking for a stranger in your village.
A Twi'lek kid called Jettison. I got a call from him, placed from here.
No strangers here. They don't like them, if you're smart. Don't be one.
What's wrong? What's going on behind that shield?
Busy. Busy time. It's feast day, you know. Taste just like Banta.
What are you scared of? Does it have something to do with where everyone is?
Where everyone is. What everyone is. I'm a stranger here too. They kidnapped me to be their doctor. They collar me at nights. There's something wrong with this place.
Yeah, we figured that part out. Care to enlighten us what?
The people. They're crazy. They worship the desert. Burn sacrifices to her. And I treated them, dozens of them, for the laughing sickness. There's only one way to get that. Eating human flesh.
Set 2 more fires. These strangers will be fresh meat tonight.
Wow. When she said you were nuts, I was thinking run-of-the-mill cultists. But cannibals take the prize.
You mock us. You have no idea what it takes to survive in the desert. Her gifts are few. It is blasphemy to waste any flesh she provides.
Are you seriously trying to justify this?
Kill them! Save the organs!
Is that you? How did you... I didn't think I would ever... Oh, I heard they took in strangers who were new to the planet. And they locked me up and... Were they gonna eat me?
You're a gift of flesh from the desert. They were meant to eat you.
Oh, I think I'm gonna... Oh.
Don't tease him, Captain. You're okay, Jed. But how did you end up here? I thought Serena got everyone.
I had the set cameras wired to my comm. I saw it all go down. Started running and I didn't stop until I hit Tatooine. I was trying to start over. After what Serena did, I've been too scared to go in anyone's systems. It was kind of a game for me, working for Vidu. It never really hit home to me that we were committing crimes. That people could die.
You work for a man like Vidu, you're not in it for the retirement package.
I never thought about it. The HoloNet just always came easy to me, you know? And now everyone I know is dead. Then I'm in this forsaken wasteland, and... Of course, so is there anything...
Don't worry, Jet. We'll take care of you. Won't we, Captain?
You want my help? You gotta make it worthwhile.
I told the Captain you're the best slicer I've seen. It'd be like working for Vidu again, but safer.
I got no other options. If you trust him, so do I. Sign me up.
I'll tell you where to go. We've got a kind of base called Port Nowhere. You think about it at all? That craziness back on Tatooine? What makes a person desperate enough to start seeing his fellow men as meat?
I've got a pretty thick skin, but the idea of being lunch meat still gives me the willies.
Seeing those guys makes me wonder if our grasp on sanity is a lot less firm than we think. Anyway, I heard from Jettison. He's recovering. Took a job in Anchorhead, testing HoloNet security. Glad to know he's okay, you know? One thing to point at and say, we did some good here.
Yeah, those were people you could feel downright cheerful about killing.
When I was growing up, you know, good was good and bad was bad. Now, it's all these shades of gray, and even those aren't always true.
I did not expect our travels to linger so long, Captain. I kept thinking I would leave at the next port, but I appreciate the trust you have shown me. And more often than not, I admire your decisions. You can be far more ruthless than your reputation suggests.
Well, I should have guessed you'd like it rough.
When you look at me like that, are you interested in me as a woman? Is this your way of pursuing a relationship?
Boy, you know how to make a man's heart go pitter-pat.
You would prefer I play hard to get? Why should we not speak directly? 5 years ago, my lover refused to come to my clan's aid. I left him. I've not known a man since. Are there things you regret, Captain? It is not an emotion I was raised to feel. We act, and we face the consequences with courage. But it is far easier to discipline my body than my mind.
How about you work on your mind and leave the body to me?
I should have been with my clan when the Empire came for them. I'd left to join another clan, to follow a lover. At the moment they were betrayed, I knew nothing.
Never imagined you with a lover.
I thought that was the only way you imagined me. His name was Zodok Lone. When we learned the Empire had betrayed my clan, I told Zodok to rally his people to defend them. The cowards buried their ears. They would not come to the aid of a fellow clan. I left that day.
That's a tough break. I'm sorry.
The Mandalorian does not ask for tears shed over his corpse, only that his death be visited tenfold on those who killed him. I have a name.
Really? Huh. Well, all right then.
I know whose order Moff Tyrek signed. To execute my clan, it was sent by Imperial Major Stan Wu. I've heard of him. He is a liaison between the Empire and hired bounty hunters. I will kill him.
Yeah. I figured you weren't gonna stop with a scolding.
The Major is hiring the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. I will go there and present myself as one of them. Once I secure a meeting with Major Stan Wu, all that's left is to pull the trigger.
There's another step after that. Get the blazes off Nar Shaddaa before the Empire catches you.
This is not my first execution. I always leave myself an exit. If we do not see each other again, retursi a me.
You made it back alive. I assume the Imperial wasn't so lucky.
That sniveling worm was no more the architect of my clan's destruction than Moff Tyrek was. I left him alive, wallowing in his disgrace. Major Stan Wu ordered the execution because of lies told to him by another Mandalorian, Tayari Rook. The true crime rests with him.
That must have been one whopper of a lie to get your whole clan wiped out.
Rook presented Major Stan Wu with evidence that Clan Spar reneged on a contract. My people were hired to destroy transport ships full of young Jedi, but the Empire's target survived. If Clan Spar had accepted that contract, the Jedi would be dead. Rook framed us.
What did he stand to gain from your clan's destruction?
His motives don't matter. They can't save him. I've already begun my hunt for Tayari Rook. I will settle his debt to Clan Spar.
If I'm going to take over Dubrillion, I can't keep looking for allies in the same old places. The scum of the galaxy isn't as useful when you're stealing a throne. I need a better class of accomplices.
You can't steal anything big without some corrupt officials on your payroll.
There are some interesting rumors out of Dubrillion. Turns out the aristocracy is unhappy with the king. Some nobles are secretly rebelling.
Get those idiots to wipe each other out. They'll leave you a nice big power vacuum to fill.
I don't want to inherit an empty treasury, or a blood feud. Dubrillion is turning into another Alderaan. A new queen could prevent that, assuming she had the aristocracy's support. But that means taking this game to a new level. You up for that?
I'm not leaving you until you're sitting pretty on that throne. And not even then.
I'll have to find you a political appointment. Maybe something in sanitation? I've put out feelers to some key Dubrillion nobles. When one of them bites, be ready to pounce. In the meantime, we have plenty of other business to keep us occupied.
So good to catch you in, Captain. I trust you're finished playing White Knight to poor little smugglers. If you're finding yourself at loose ends now, a business opportunity has presented itself that I thought might interest you.
It takes credits to maintain this lifestyle.
I assure you, this job promises to be quite profitable. Why don't you meet me at Port Nowhere, and we can discuss it? Perhaps over a game of sabacc.